Stop running. Let him get it. Let him get it. Let him get it. Go get it. Let him get it. Take that out. Let him get his water. Let him get it. Let him get his water. Let him get it. It's good.
That's bad news.
He got me locked up in the penitentiary, and 2 weeks old with my daughter.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, let me go this way.
The situation that they trying to paint, the narrative they false. Not no 7-on-1 situation. Wasn't no blindside ambush. That's not what this is. This was family business, internal stuff that's been going on for 10, 15 years that's probably been building up and just spilled over.
Now, you said you were lured into an ambush. Who lured you? Do you know the people?
Oh, of course I know. Yeah, it's Trae the Truth. Yeah, he asked me to, after I was finished doing what I was doing with a fan, to come and speak to him. So I went over there with the intentions of speaking, and speech is not what went on. Like, that's not what took place, speech. So it was a lot of, like I said, I was sucker punched, and then I was jumped after the sucker punch. So that's basically what happened.
Do you recall, because what we see in the video is limited,
right?
But do you recall Trae actually putting his hands on you?
That's the only person that I did see put their hands on me. I don't walk around this city with fear of nobody doing anything to me, because I don't have a reason to. But what I did see was, when the video comes on, this is his little brother, Jayton. He's standing over me. I'm in a fetal position, like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all finish doing what y'all doing.
Shout out to Rio, Island Bell Bond. Make sure y'all get out, man. Keep God first.
Hello?
How you doing?
Combs, I'm here with my partner, Officer Barker. We're with HPD Major Assaults. We wanted to speak with Mr. McVeigh about the assault incident that happened off of Cullen.
Yes. I'm out of town at the moment, though.
Okay. I'll leave my business card on your door. It's got my email and phone number, so when you get back in town, if you want to give me a call, and it has your case number on there, if you want.
Yo, it's Big Ant the Spokesman, man. We back, another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on Zero and Trae the Truth. Now, I put the clips in the beginning to show the basic timeline and summary and backstory of what led up to where we are today. And I'm going to have the links in the description. Now, out here, Houston, Tycoon Weekend, back in August, we seen the video go viral after an event where Zero was on the ground getting hit while he was curled up like this. Hit every major platform, news site, blog, and all that. But it was a short video, and it left a lot of people wondering. So Trae and Zero actually spoke on it afterwards. Zero went on to TMZ, told a more in-depth story of what happened and what led up to it. Let it be known that there's more to the story than what y'all saw in that video. Also, Trae spoke and addressed it on his Instagram and said, hey, man, it ain't what y'all think. I'm seeing the storylines and everything of that nature. Zero then went and did an interview on Fox with Isaiah Carey on the Isaiah Factor show and told him a more in-depth story of what happened and said, hey, no, I was actually jumped by multiple people at once. I was attacked by a lot of people at once. It was an ambush. That's what Zero said, as y'all heard. Then after that, the full video ended up coming out. TMZ got hold of it. and it painted more of what Zero was saying. Nah, it ain't that. I was really ambushed and I was jumped. Now, everything got quiet for a while. People talked about it online and everything, but now we get to the point where we are here, where Trae was actually turned himself in for an assault charge that was brought up upon him in this situation. It's a misdemeanor out here. Houston Chronicle picked it up, Fox 26. Now, this now leads everybody to the conversation of, is Zero snitching? That's how the internet gonna look at it. That's how the streets looking at it. They got arrested for jumping you. Now, out here in Texas, the state can pick up a charge. I'm pretty sure it's like that in other places. It was viral. It was online. It was everywhere. But people are saying, nah, did Zero give a statement? Some writings and paperwork got put online, or whatever they want to call it, affidavits or statements and everything like that. So Zero's lawyer actually responded. He posted that video showing that the police were coming to Zero and asking to speak with him at his home. And he also said this: the Houston Police Department started an investigation and came to my client's house on their own initiative and requested a statement. This occurred as a direct result of his attacker and former business partner posting a video falsely denying his crew jumped my client, and subsequently a video of assault and robbery emerged online refuting that falsity. My client has endured years of harassment because he chose to no longer work with someone he felt betrayed him. He has long sought to progress civilly beyond this decision for the betterment of the city and the culture. There are a great many who whine online claiming they would prefer this matter was responded to with more street violence. That is not the way grown men need to handle disputes in 2022. Before agreeing to HPD's request for a statement, my client offered to squash this matter in a boxing ring for charity. That request was denied. If the defendant changes his mind about the charity boxing match, I will give my best efforts to facilitate that resolution. He then put in the caption, the truth is not malleable. My client did not seek out law enforcement, swipe left to see the video evidence of this reality, and only agreed to provide a statement as a lawful resolution between the two men for charity was rejected. The sole purpose is to set the record straight publicly about what occurred and refute the false perceptions and imagery being sold to the public. The lessons from this are twofold. One, do not publicly jump and rob someone and then engender media attention by posting a line denying what occurred. And two, responding to street violence with street violence only results in more men being in prison in a nation where far too many citizens languish in prison. This is a misdemeanor charge filed by the state of Texas. He is not doing a bid. This is about accepting responsibility and admitting the truth. Do not fall for the Instagrammable melodrama. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 for Zero lawyer and Zero and fans. In the streets, that's called telling and snitching, giving a police statement, no matter if the police asked or not. That's the street code, the street rules. You don't give them any type of information, no matter if it's online or not. The street rules say, hey, you don't cooperate with police, you don't drop names, and you for sure don't speak on no robbery and everything, even if the other people are lying online about it. Going to the interview, some people felt that that was snitching. I felt that that was enough to clear Zero's name in this situation. Hey, man, look, if he would have went to Breakfast Club, Vlad TV, No Jumper, any platform, Big Facts Podcast, and told the story, and it would have been, hey, bro, it's just the interview. He telling the story. Same thing with Fox. These are all media outlets. But when you actually involve the police and tell the story, the street's going to say that's snitching, bro. And that's just what that is. I don't care. I don't go by the street codes or the street rules or the none of that falsehood shit that they try to promote. We see it hurting our people every day more and more. I believe as a man, you take responsibility for your actions. You take responsibility for what you do, and you don't go get somebody else in trouble and you got caught and you can't face your consequences. I'm 1,000% against that. That's some shit that's below being a man to me. No morals or principles. Now, with the street side, they say you don't work with police at all. And me, I spoke my piece. The full video came out and proved that I didn't lie, and I would leave it at that. Now, the state can choose to pick up the charges on their own, as his lawyer said, and we just move on with that. Tell me what y'all think. We got more shit coming, more videos, all that for Shit Show 1000. Stay on your pivot. More coming.